All right, let's jump right in. We're going to talk about what is, without a doubt, the single most powerful tool you have for changing your life. And that's all, it's your own mind. We're going to unpack how changing the way you think can literally transform your entire world.
You know that feeling, right? When you feel like you're just running in circles, hitting the same walls over and over again, no matter how hard you try? Well, what if the answer isn't about changing what's happening out there, but shifting what's going on in here?
I love this quote from T. Harv Eker because it just nails it. The results you actually see in your life, those are the fruits, but they all come from something you can't see. Your beliefs and your thoughts, those are the roots.
So, let's talk about this invisible force. What exactly is a mindset, and how in the world does it have such a powerful grip on our lives?
Okay, the easiest way to think about your mindset is like it's the operating system for your brain. It's the lens that you see absolutely everything through, and it colors every single experience, every decision, and every reaction you have. Basically, it's what creates your reality.
So how does this operating system work? Well, a psychologist named Carol Dweck broke it all down for us into two really basic mindsets. And chances are, your way of thinking falls into one of these two camps. And wow, when you put them side by side, the difference is just night and day. If you've got a fixed mindset, you believe your talents are just fixed, set in stone. So you avoid challenges and you think effort is kind of pointless. But with a growth mindset, it's the complete opposite. Your abilities can grow. Challenges are actually opportunities. And effort, well, effort is everything.
But here is the real kicker. This is where it all comes together. With a fixed mindset, failure feels like a death sentence. It feels permanent. But with a growth mindset, failure is just data. It's a temporary setback, and it's an incredible opportunity to learn something new.
So, if a growth mindset is so obviously better for us, why do so many of us feel stuck in these negative, fixed patterns? Well, to understand that, we have to look at how our minds are actually programmed.
So first, I want you to picture your mind as this absolutely gigantic database. It has stored every single thing that's ever happened to you, every experience, every belief, every memory.
Now this database often runs on autopilot. Your brain, to save energy, just pulls up old mind files to deal with new stuff. So if you have a file that's labeled, "I'm not good at public speaking," guess what program runs automatically when your boss asks you to give a presentation? It's a recipe for self-sabotage.
Now, here's another way to look at it, and this one is so important. Think of your mind as your own personal bodyguard. Its number one job, above everything else, is to keep you safe from harm.
But here's the thing about this bodyguard. It's a little overprotective. It's got this built-in negativity bias, which means it's constantly scanning for threats. Now, that was super useful for our ancestors trying to avoid saber-toothed tigers. But in our modern world, it just turns into overthinking, anxiety, and fear.
Okay, so that might all sound a bit daunting. I get it. But here is the amazing news. You are not stuck. You can actually rewrite that mental code. Let's walk through a couple of simple but incredibly powerful tools to do just that. This first one sounds almost too simple, but trust me, it's a game changer. The next time a negative or limiting thought pops into your head, don't fight with it. Don't argue with it. Just calmly acknowledge it and say, "Thank you for sharing." That simple phrase creates distance. It allows you to observe the thought instead of becoming the thought.
All right, once you've acknowledged it, it's time to challenge it. And you can do that with two really simple questions. Step 1, ask yourself, is this thought empowering me? If the answer is no, you give yourself permission to let it go. And then, step 2, ask, is this fear just trying to stop me from growing? If the answer is yes, well, that's your cue to take action anyway.
And look, this isn't just some nice, feel-good theory. The impact of choosing your mindset is backed up by some serious real-world data. Let's look at the proof and the incredible payoff that comes from taking back control.
Get a load of this. A Forbes survey of super high achievers found that a staggering 85% of them said their mindset was the main reason for their success. Not their skills, not their strategy, how they think.
And research from Stanford University backs this up big time. They found that people with a growth mindset are 34% more likely to recover from setbacks and failures. I mean, think about that. That resilience is a huge, huge advantage in life.
So if you only remember one thing from all of this, please make it this. Life is always going to throw curveballs at you. That's a given. But you, and only you, always have the power to choose how you respond on the inside. You are in control of your thoughts.
So the real question I'll leave you with is this. What are you going to do with that power?
Take a second and really think about it. What's one limiting belief you can start to challenge and change right now, today?